Hi everybody, it is a long weekend here in Toronto. It's Monday, which I think that makes it the 18th probably. I'm never too good with dates, especially with COVID. Thank God we have work because that's keeping us structured in terms of Monday to Friday. Anyway, so we're just taking a bit of a break. As you can see, there's Jelly Bean in the cedars. She loves to hang out there. There is our new home in approximately 6 weeks. So we are still moving forward. Lots of people have been asking what we are going to be doing. COVID has sort of thrown a loop for us, but that's okay. The original plan was to just take off at the end of the school year and go for the year to travel. Northwest Territories, Yukon, Alaska, down the coast to Baja, so Brent can kiteboard and we can enjoy the hot weather, and then make our way back up probably to Arizona to see my in-laws if they're there. That was the original plan. And then BC, maybe Revelstoke to ski for spring skiing. Brent really wants to ski there in the spring. And maybe check out Revelstoke for a little retirement plan. But anyway, obviously we aren't going to be doing that because of COVID. So what we do know is that at the end of June, we rent our house currently, and so that's done. And so, yep, that will be our new home somewhere. So we don't know. You know what? We're going to figure that out at the end of June. We'll see how many restrictions have been lifted. We know currently we can't get into Northwest Territories or Yukon right now because it's just for essential travel and their residents. Totally understandable. So we're going to figure out what we're going to do at the end of June. It depends on the whole situation. We do know that that's okay. You know what? You can make all the plans that you want in life, but you have to be flexible because life throws you lots of curveballs, and that's okay. We just have to go with it. In the meantime, we'll just keep packing and keep relaxing a bit. So the other thing is, I'm going to take you inside at some point and we're going to show you what Brent's been working on. It'll probably sustain us for, our whole year next year. As promised. So this is what Brent has been working on. And here's the new baker. All right, baby, so explain away.
Yesterday, I basically put 40 grams of...
They don't know what you made or what you're making. Sorry, I haven't explained any of it.
Oh, okay. So this is the starter you need to make sourdough bread. It could take 7 to 10 days to make the starter, which is basically a yeast flour water concoction that you have to add to sourdough bread. So to make it, you put equal amounts of flour and water. I put 40 grams of each. And then for the first few days, so I did this yesterday and it's bubbling a bit.
Can we see it? So this is day one.
This is day one.
Okay.
So now I have to measure. So I just have to measure.
Sorry, babe. What was
how much I'm putting in here?
One ratio.
1 to 1.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter. I did 40 to 40 just because I happened to put 40 grams of flour in, so I just added 40 grams of 40 grams of water. Okay, so that ends up being 73 milliliters. So
milliliters or grams?
73, same thing. Milliliter is a gram according to this.
Because milliliter is volume, gram
Yes.
is weight.
Yes. So now, you know what? I'm going to do the water first.
So this is day 2?
This is day 2. So now I have 73 of that, so I'm just going to put 73 of water.
Oh, okay. And then after this is mixed, how long do you have to wait for this mixture?
Much. A day. So every day, you basically, what do they say? Jesus, I know. They're saying you're feeding it. So you have to feed it every day, and then basically you have to it's close enough. It's 78. They're like, yeah, it doesn't have to be exact. Okay, and now I'm going to do the flour, same thing. 73 or thereabouts.
Okay.
And you mix it, and you wait another day.
So Dave, how come you got into this? Because all of a sudden yesterday you were like, I'm going to make sourdough bread, which by the way makes me very happy because I adore bread.
Tom Papa, who's a comedian that I saw on Joe Rogan, and yeah, he has a podcast called Baked or something, or 74, 73. So yeah, I just started watching. I'm like, well, that looks pretty easy, and I mean, I don't do anything. You know that.
What do you mean you don't do anything?
Well, I don't bake or cook. I heat. I'm really good at heating. Toast. I can toast.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, it's just following directions. And then you just stir it. You have to get rid of all the... And so then I went down a rabbit hole of sourdough bread on all these different sites with all these different people. And one of the things they do say is you have to make sure there's no dry... Get it all mixed so there's no dry flour. And you just put the cheesecloth on again. Cheesecloth and elastic band. And you do this for 3 days, and then you have to up the ratio. So
you're going to cover this?
Yep.
And
We'll
then...
see you tomorrow. Okay. So from everything I've read, I think this might be a little too thick. I think it's got to be just a little bit runnier. So I'm going to add literally a titch of water.
So babe, some people might think that you're getting a little antsy because you don't have judo and wrestling. And so now you've
I
got to
am.
make
I don't
another
think that-
hobby.
I don't think that's why I'm doing it. I'm doing this because there's just only so much you can find to do. I'm running out of things to do, so...
And also, you went to the grocery store to get flour, I think, a couple weeks ago, and there wasn't any yeast. And I think you went to 3 or 4 stores, didn't you? It's crazy. People
No
are
yeast,
making
no
bread.
baking powder. So this, once you get this done, you can live off of water
Yeah.
and salt and flour. So that, I don't know. There's something to that, absolutely.
So cute.
So cute.
Cheesecloth
Cheesecloth.
and an elastic, and then that's so it still gets air.
Yeah, but I mean, stuff doesn't fall into it.
All right, and we'll see what it looks like tomorrow.
So,
This is day 3 of the sourdough bread starter, and it's really early in the morning. Oh, so you're throwing some of it out?
yeah, so I'm gonna zero this. Put in, I don't know, 30 maybe. There you go, exactly 30. And then I will put in 60 water, 60 flour, mix it up.
And the part that you're doing right now is called discard,
Yeah,
and that's we're gonna make a pancake or something.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, so here is the starter in the afternoon of day 3. Look at it bubble.
I just keep doing the same process twice a day now. We can throw this out. We'll use the elastic to measure. So,
And you got bigger jars.
I got bigger jars.
Awesome. And then you're
So-
discarding?
Sorry?
You're discarding some?
Yes, so I'm discarding most of it. So I'll put 30 grams of the starter around.
A I like that jar.
Or 39 grams. Wow.
And the rest of that will be
Okay.
discard?
And then I'm gonna yeah, that's the rest. That's discard.
Okay.
Okay, now. So we want to go to 40 around.
Okay.
49.
49.
Yeah.
So 40 water, 40 flour.
Yeah. It's so double. So you want. Oh, hold it. That was 40. No, sorry. I want 80
Yeah.
water. Okay. So there's
40 flour, 80 water.
no. 80 flour, 80 water.
Oh,
The
double.
starter
Yeah.
double.
Okay. All right.
So I
So
need to put in another
basically-
40 of
Water.
water.
All right. And that water is now going to sit out. So tomorrow it has to be room temperature.
Okay, so I'll do 40 again.
Cool. Okay. So this is day 3 afternoon.
Yes.
It's
Now
quite
I
the
just
process, babe. Quite the
mix
process.
it up. And then now I'm just going to leave the top on loosely. And that's your apple.
Okay.
And then you're supposed to have room. Well, everyone seems to have different, oh, do this and do this. But I think most people seem to say that room temperature or even warmer water, but not tap water because the chlorine in the tap water. So you want to filter it.
Day 4 of the starter. It doesn't look like it's moved that much.
I want it at 78 degrees. If you leave it in the oven with the jar, that supposedly keeps it at 78 degrees. Overnight, it didn't really rise too much. And it's still bubbling, as you can see. But not much rise. One of the videos around day 4, I think one of the ladies didn't get any rise, and she said, "Don't worry about it, just keep going." So that's what we're doing. And I think the consensus, everyone seems to be different, but I think the consensus is 1 to 1 to 1. So that's 47 grams of the old starter. So I'm gonna try and go 47 grams of water. Oh, and then warmer water. And then 47 grams of flour.
Okay, so this is what starter looks like when you put them in the oven under the light just to warm up a little bit. And then Kelly closes the oven door to preheat the oven to 350 so she can make her blueberry pie. So there goes that starter. Sorry, Brent. Day 5 in the morning, and this is the used starter from the discard starter from the fridge. So it's still very active. Okay, day 4, and we've changed the ratios now to 1 to 2 to 2.
Yes.
What does that mean?
That means however much you weigh out your starter from the day before. I weighed it out to 46. So I put in 92 flour, 92 water.
Awesome. And we'll do that day 4,
5
5.
and 6. And then hopefully we can then just go 1 to 1 to 1 we just feed it for the next decade.
Okay. Okay, it is day 7 of the starter. Our little kitchen is turning into quite the bakery, I'm telling you. And here is our baker. So, I'm very excited because he's mixing up sourdough pancakes, but with his starter.
Discard.
Oh, right, with the starter discard. Love it. Okay, this is the first starter pancake. So excited to eat this. Oh my God. Oh shoot.
Good?
Baby. They're so good.
Okay. Wow.
You like?
Mm-hmm.
You a master baker now?
Master baker, yes.